Hey everyone, good evening. I'll just mute everybody. So if you're just jumping on, please drop a quick reminder to anybody that you've invited on the call. Give them a quick hi, quick shout out, remind them that the call's on now, because obviously it's Monday night and we can get tied up in all sorts of things. Children, and a lot of you I know will have your kids on school holidays, so the kids will still be up and they might not move in bed and all sorts of things. So just get 60 seconds just to give you a quick second to go and remind everybody that the call is on. Anybody that you've invited on the call this evening, let me just spotlight this so you can see me. Perfect. And we're just going to take 20 minutes, half an hour or so, no more than that, run you through a little bit about our business opportunity, a little bit about our products, what they are. We've got 3 fantastic people launching their businesses tonight. We're going to hear from 2 people who are absolutely smashing it in the business right now. So we've got people right from the very start of their journey with the business in the company, some of them with this at the start of their journey with the products too, right through to somebody who's been on the products for 10 years, in the business for 9 or 10 years. So you get a good, and all sorts of different backgrounds. We've got a couple of guys, a few women, all sorts of different people, just to give you a little flavour of what the business is like, what it can do for you. And honestly, it really is, in my opinion, for absolutely anybody who was, interested in having a little bit of extra cash, having a little bit of an extra income, or if you want it to be, it can be a life-changing amount of money. We've got cracking bonuses that are part of the opportunity as well. So there's tons and tons of opportunity for you to just earn an extra income, or for you to completely transform your life and leave your job if you want to. That's what I've managed to do with this business. So we'll hear from the new guys in a minute, and we'll find out what it is that they're wanting to get out of it. And then we're going to hear from 2 other people who are, been doing it a little bit longer and are really doing, having some mega success as well on their own terms completely. So my name is Emma Snedden. If you've invited anybody onto the call tonight, please give them a nudge, give them a little reminder that it's on, what the code is. You can see the code at the top there. You've obviously dialed in yourself, so you know what it is. And we'll just get started. So I wanted to share with you, first of all, really quickly while we get started, a little bit about, quite often on these calls, I just interview other people, and I am going to predominantly do that. But I'm going to share my own story a little bit with you. So I'm over in Ireland at the moment. It's the Easter holidays. And for those of you who are working parents, all the holidays that the kids get from school, it's kind of stressful, right? Because you don't really know what to do. They're actually off school an awful lot, and right now, because Easter is so late in the year, my children are off pretty much. They're off now completely for a lot of April, and then they're back at school, and they're not really got a full week at school until the start of June. They're pretty much only doing 4-day weeks. So when I was working full-time, and I used to have, before I found this company, before I found Juice Plus, before I started taking the products or anything, I was a full-time corporate working mum. So I used to work like 100 hours a week. Was really not unusual for me. I worked from home, or from my car, or from my laptop on the move. I think that's really common these days. A lot of people are working really long hours because the world is 24/7 these days, right? Business is 24/7 because of the internet and the way things are going. So I was always working. I was never at home. And so the school holidays were a real struggle for me and my husband. He had a corporate job as well. And this business is, 6 years I've been doing it now, and it's enabled us to completely change that scenario. So now, every time the kids are off school, we go on holiday. Every time the kids are off for the weekend, we go away. Every time, we go away for most of the summer, we go away for all of Christmas usually, we go away for all of Easter usually, because neither of us, thanks to me just taking a little bit of a punt on a £50 business, neither of us have to work anymore. We work doing this business. We've got a couple of other things that have come out of that, and just is the most incredible opportunity. And I didn't join in 2013 to transform my life. I joined to earn £200 a month part-time. So if you are looking at this as a small additional income maybe, or just an extra, £200 a month, £300 a month is still 3-4 grand a year. It's a lot of money for a second income, right? To have to take some of the stress out. All what I started to do when I joined the business was I just started to pay credit card bills off, so that the money that we had coming in from our full-time jobs became our money instead of going in one side and straight out the other. I'm sure some of you will know exactly what I mean like that. The money that we used to earn from our jobs was just, we owed it all to credit cards and other people. So one by one, I got rid of all our credit card debt, rid of all our loan debt, everything like that. Was able to, with this little part-time thing, and I love the product. So I came across the products first, absolutely fell in love with them. I started taking this product, which is a shake product. Now, I was super skeptical, right? I was like, I'm not doing shakes. I don't need that, blah, 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 right? Super skeptical. So don't worry if you are, or if your friends are, or whatever. But I didn't eat breakfast. So my friend John, who was my personal trainer at the time, we're going to hear from him shortly, he just said to me, just try this if you're not eating breakfast and take this every day instead of like the breakfast that you're not having. And honestly, guys, I just fell in love with it. So easy to take, quick, easy, less than 60 seconds, probably less than 30 seconds. And I could have it on the go. And importantly for me, tasted really good. I don't want to be holding my nose and chugging something back that tastes disgusting, right? I was like, if I'm going to have this every day, I want it to taste good. And it's chocolate, right? So chocolate for breakfast, I was all in. So I started to take that, started to fall in love with it really quickly, started to sleep better, my skin really cleared up. And then John just said to me, if you feel that good taking the shakes, you should try these. And these are just fruit and vegetables in capsules. It's literally as simple as that. And I wasn't, because I love the shakes and I wasn't really skeptical about this. This made sense to me. It's just fruit and vegetables with the water taken out, right? So I was all in with that too. I thought 30 fruit and veg every day, fantastic. And not only can I get it for me, but I can get it for my children too. So my little ones who are, significantly older now, they were 3 and 5 at the time, and they started to take the free chewables that you get for kids. When adult buys the adult product, your children can get the product for free. So my little ones, who are now a bit bigger, have been taking fruit and vegetables every single day before they go to school. They haven't had a day off school. They haven't had a sickness bug. They don't. My 11-year-old, nearly 12-year-old, didn't even know that we had a family doctor because she's never had to go. So that's not just good luck, it's good nutrition. So fell in love with the products. I absolutely love them. So what do we do when we love something? And this is what I'm going to get the guys to talk about a little bit more in a minute. When we love something, we share it with other people, right? When we love something, we tell other people about it. So I was naturally talking to other people about it. I was naturally talking to my friends, my work colleagues, my family about it, and everybody noticed the difference in me, spring in my step. Bearing in mind I was working 100 hours a week, and I used to be knackered all the time. The kids got the grumpy end of the day, either side of the day, they got the grumpy side of me. And I just suddenly, because I was sleeping better and I lost a bit of weight, I just felt better. Everything else started to go better too. So naturally was recommending it to people, and most people who take the product, they will always have found it or come across it. And those of you who take it, pop in the comments, tell why you love it, what's done for you. Those of you who are on the product will have found it through somebody else, through somebody who takes the product. So everybody who's in the business or on the business generally takes the product either at the same time or has taken the product first. And that's why the business model works so well, because it's not like just going to a shop and picking something off the shelf and going, oh, I'll try this and I'll see how it goes. Somebody will recommend this to you. So whoever's invited you onto the course has recommended these to you because they take them themselves. And you don't need to know any more than that. You only need to know how good something makes you feel. If you've gone to a great hairdresser, you know what a great haircut looks like, so you can recommend that to your friends. If you've got a great nail technician, you know what a great set of nails looks like, you can recommend that to your friends. If your kids go to a great nursery, you know what a great nursery is, you can recommend that to your friends. You don't normally get paid for those recommendations. With this business model, it's exactly the same as what you're already doing, recommending things to people, but with this business model, you get paid for it. So I was like, John just said to me, look, Emma, you're coming to me with all these people who want to take the product. Why don't you join the business? It's £50 and that's it. You get an online office, you get the deliveries, everything is done for you. Now I just went, not a chance, I haven't got time. So if you're in the haven't got time club, don't worry. I was totally in that club too, right? I haven't got time for that, no chance. I've got a full-time job, kids, house, mortgage, husband, all of that going on. And John just said to me, look, it's a business designed for busy people, and you are the busiest person that I know. I used to go to the gym at 6 in the morning. It was the only time that I could fit it in. And this, honestly, I couldn't look anybody in the eye, and I'll look at you in the eye through here, right? Through the medium of technology. This just slots into your life like that, right? You go about, I call it a go about your business. Whatever you're already doing, whatever you've got going on, and whatever lifestyle you've got currently, this will just slot into it. The same way that you recommend anything to anybody, you can recommend this to people. And it's literally as simple as that. And the guys who you're going to hear from in a minute will tell you exactly the same. So for £50, you get an online office, you get your deliveries, you don't handle any money, you don't handle any stock. All the stuff that I've got here, I'm in Ireland at my mum's house, and this is all just my own product, right? And I don't have any at home now. Everything we have in the cupboards, I just brought with us here. I don't have a garage full of stock or anything like that. I don't have to do any deliveries. I don't have to go anywhere, have any money, pay anybody, have any staff, do any warehousing, no production costs, nothing. If I'd had to do any of that, guys, I would never have got involved in the first place. I didn't even notice I was doing it. Right? If you're on social media, it's incredibly simple, even more so, right? If you had to go to the post office, guys, I'd be useless at it. There's probably people on this call who are still waiting for me to post stuff to them because I'm terrible at it. You don't have to do anything. You can literally build this business in your pajamas, from home, from your mobile phone, from your laptop if you've got one. It's incredibly simple to do. So the end of my story, before I bring on Ryan, who I'm going to ask to speak first, is that this little £200 hobby that I wanted to earn 200 quid a month, I thought if I could invest £50, what's that, like a night out? I spent more on Domino's for the kids, right? On a weekend from time to time. I spent more on a night out. We went out for lunch today and it was £35. I could have bought 3/4 of a business for the same price as I paid for lunch. After that, once you make that £50 back, which is 2 or 3, maybe 4 orders, helping people to get healthy, you make that £50 back and everything else is profit. That's amazing. What a fantastic business model that is, right? Dragon's Den would be all over it. But I did that super quickly, right? Within the first 2 months, I'd earned over £200 a month. By the end of 2013, which is the year that I joined, I was able to leave my full-time job altogether. Right, I had a 6-figure corporate career and I'd been working for 15 years, working my backside off, away from home, leaving my kids, putting them in childcare, never at home, never seeing my husband. This business, this little part-time business opportunity that just fitted around my life, enabled me to walk away from a 15-year career. And now, like I said right at the start, you know, I'm on holiday, we holiday a lot. We're not a big flash fancy family. We just go and stay with family. We go down south and go down the south coast. We might go abroad a couple of times a year, but it's the time element, the not having to worry when the kids get a phone call from school. One of them has fallen and hurt themselves, or somebody's forgotten something. Mums, you know what I mean. How much often do the kids go, I've forgotten this, I've forgotten that, I need this, right? I'm like, no problem, I'll bring it in for you. It's absolutely fantastic. So whatever it is that you want to achieve in your life, this is the right place to be. So I'm going to really quickly bring on Ryan. Let me find you. Actually, I can spotlight because I can see you there already. Hello.
Hi.
Let me unmute. Hi, you're already unmuted, so perfect, you know what you're doing. So tell us a little bit about why you decided to get involved, Ryan, what you'd like this business to do for you.
Well, basically, I'll be honest, I was a skeptic at the start. I'd looked into it quite a few times, and then I spoke to my now upline, Jamie, and watched some more information, met him a couple of times. But before I actually did start taking the products, I had to run it through somebody. To cut a long story short, 18 months ago, I donated a kidney to my then brother-in-law. During my recovery, I had a bit of a wobble. My wife went off with her boss and left me. So I was in quite a dark place after that. And then I wanted a fresh focus. Spoke to Jamie about the products, but then what I had to do was put all the information through my coordinator and through my doctor and the actual surgeon that did the operation, and they gave me the go-ahead. So I knew these people are the experts, so I knew that it was okay then. So I was happy then to take the products. Spoke to Jamie, had good few meetings with Jamie, started on the products. The incredible thing was people started to notice a change in me. You know, Ryan, you're looking well. And I did, once I did the detox, I did shed some weight, which is what I wanted to do. But then I spoke to Jamie and then got on board. I think he's doing like old Sam.
Oh, I'm just going to mute everybody again. You'll have to unmute yourself just 1 second. That's amazing. What an amazing thing to do. The comments in there just saying, you know, what an amazing thing to do, which it really is. And incredibly, like, bearing that in mind, you are currently training to do an Ironman, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got an Ironman in Portugal in September. So yeah.
Well, as a fellow Iron Man, I'm saying hats off to you, because it's hard enough to do, right, for anybody. I did the UK one last year, and it's an absolutely amazing. Tell us really quickly, what would you like the business to do for you? I know you're a big fan of our new product, aren't you? Like, as part of your training and stuff, you've been using this.
Oh,
so tell us a little bit about this product and what you...
Well, basically, I've tried all sorts of pre-workout things. And I'm sure a lot of people have gym bunnies that are on this call, but I've also had a crash every time with the pre-workout stuff, full of all sorts, to be honest. And then I'd heard about this, and to be honest, it was one of your lives that I watched, and it got me hooked. And then I spoke to Jamie, got a sample, and tried it, and I couldn't believe the difference. I posted my results online. Everybody I've spoke to, I've sent out many free samples to people. They've been impressed as well. But yeah, I couldn't rate it highly enough, and as it's all natural as well, so you know you're not doing any harm.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so excited for you, not just to see you doing an Ironman, fueled by Juice Plus, and I can totally recommend it. Having done that myself last year, I didn't take anything else. It's all I used, and we didn't even have this then, and I wish we had. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for sharing your story. We've only got a couple of minutes, so we'll have to move on. But good luck with everything. And it's such a simple thing to do, because you're taking the products and benefiting from them, and especially with your background, having done such an amazing thing like donated a kidney to someone. I think that's a great story to get out there and share with other people who are in the same situation. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
I'm going to bring on next. Is it Dagmara? Let me see if I can find you on my little screen. Are you there? Let me unmute you. If you say hello, you'll pop up on my screen. Dagmara.
Hello.
Oh, she's got headphones on. There she is. I can see. I was going to say I can see you.
Hi.
Okay, that's all right. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. How yourself?
I'm awesome, thank you. So we've only got a couple of minutes. So share with us a little bit, Dagmara, about an obviously completely different background again. Why did you decide to get involved with our business, and what are you excited about?
So basically, my name is Dagmara, and I'm self-employed at the moment. I'm the nail technician. So basically, I run my own business right now about 1 year, and I want to run the I want building Just Plus as a business, just run this alongside of my current business at the moment. I was joined the Just Plus. The products are looks absolutely fantastic, and a part of being a business owner, I'm actually into the CrossFit as well. So I just train quite frequently, and I was finding good like things like shakes or vitamins, minerals is very, very hard. And when you train CrossFit, it just takes a lot of you. So I think that will be great opportunity for me to just take some good stuff and may as well just share with people who are training with me, and may as well with clients who are just coming to me, and just may as well just give them some good good product, because I'm quite bold and honest person, and everybody who knows me, they know I wouldn't just recommend something if I don't like it. They all know I wouldn't like signature my name and surname under something if that's going to be something with good quality.
Absolutely. So you're going to do this alongside your part-time business?
Yeah. Well, as I have actually full-time business.
Okay.
This is a full-time nail business, so it's not a part-time, it's a full-time. So it's it's from Tuesday to the Saturday is about 50 hours a week. So it's full-time. So but works for me well.
Perfect.
So far. So I was just thinking maybe just try the Just Plus, runs along the site and just see how this goes. But I know building I know building a business.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that.
No problem.
Connection's a little bit wobbly, but thank you so much for sharing that. And it is the perfect fit when you've got another business or, you know, a full-time job or anything. This is such the perfect thing to just slot alongside it, because as I said right at the start, you know, even no matter how busy you are, we've all got, you know, jobs and careers and parents and kids, and let me just mute somebody's child. This will be the perfect fit for you. And as a nail technician, I can't think of a better fit alongside it. You know, people who are into like getting their hair done and their nails done, it's the perfect combination. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's lovely to meet you. I look forward to working with you as well. And finally, before I bring on, finally from a new person point of view, let me find Christina. Are you there? Christina Hodge?
Hi.
Oh, there you are. Let me just put your video on. There she is. Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. So obviously,
good stuff. So
why I started with Juice Plus is I've been watching one of my friends for the last few months. Caroline, she's been doing absolutely amazing, and I'm obviously do Reiki myself, and I'm very passionate about what I do. And I was just looking for something to give me that lift. Energy, because I'm 43, I'm a mum of 5, and you know it's very tiring, very stressful, busy, and I really just like the fact that you're not having to constantly chase people, you're not having to go and pack anything to send it to anybody. You know, it's just word of mouth. You're trying your products yourself, and you're just basically just explaining the benefits, what they're giving you, like you've got energy. I've obviously been taking the Juice Plus Berry Blend, which I absolutely love, for the last few months, and I've noticed a change with my nails getting stronger, my skin getting clearer, my hair. I just absolutely love the products, and I'm looking forward to trying everything else as well.
Oh, fab. Well, as a mum of 5, you're going to notice a mega difference when you get on the rest of the capsules as well, and lift as well. God, as a mum of 5, you're definitely going to need that. But isn't it fabulous that you can build a business around that, create what must be Cracker's busy life?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. My husband does diggers and everything, so it's something for me, something that I'm wanting to throw myself into and be passionate about, and spread the news to everyone else. Healthy lifestyle and a fresher new you. That's what I'm saying.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to seeing how you get on, Kristen. That should be amazing. We have some mums with like 4, 5, 6 kids in the business doing phenomenally well as well. Okay. So you're in good hands, and it's perfect for that. You know, for busy working mums or for busy parents or anybody who's got a hectic lifestyle who just wants to make a change. I don't know, when I came across this I was 36, and I've never found anything else before or since that's as good as this, for just being able to build a business around your family. So congratulations for making a fantastic decision. And you're in a great team there as well, so you'll definitely have a ball along the way for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to bring on, you probably are already, I'm going to quickly bring on Lynn. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey babe, where is she? Let me see.
I'm here.
I've lost you.
I'm here.
I can't, I'm still on Christina.
So you can find me.
There. It's because I need to mute Christina 1 second. There we are. Now you can speak, so I'll find you. Oh, you're right next to me.
Is it like
right beside me?
A cool
there you are.
Ceiling you've got, a cool glass ceiling thing you've got. Is that a conservatory? Looks very cool.
You want to see, if I could show you the view? It's a little bit dark now. This is in my mum's house, and it's just the most amazing view. I sent you some pictures yesterday of how beautiful it is here, but I love coming over here. It's just stunning. So so I wanted to ask you to come on and share your story, because obviously I've heard from Ryan and Dagmar and Christina, who are brand new. I've shared a little bit about my story, been doing it for 6 years. You're 2 years into the business, and you're a full-time mum as well of Logan, who's just 3. So tell us a little bit about what's this business done for you, and like why would you recommend it to other people who are looking at it as a business opportunity?
Okay, so I've got a couple of minutes, have I? That's a big question. Well, what this business has done for me, I've got 1 child, not 5. So when Christina said that, I'm like, whoa, how do you deal with more than 1? I have no idea how you actually even deal with 2 children, never mind 5. So I've got a little boy called Logan, like you said. He's 3, he's almost 4. I started this business 2.5 years ago now, and at the time I saw you on Facebook, as you know, you looked super healthy, super happy. It was the opportunity that really intrigued me. Even although I wanted to get healthier, it was the fact that you looked to me like you had tons of time freedom, you were taking your kids to school, you were going to the gym, you were earning money, I could see there was traveling. So all of that I could see on Facebook, and I if I'm honest, I was like, I want all of that, whatever the hell she's got, I want all of that. So Logan at the time was maybe about 1.5 years or something. He hadn't slept for the first year of his life. And to have something super flexible with him, never missing a moment, was one of the main things for me. So at the time, he wasn't going to nursery or anything like that. And I could just fit this around what he was doing at the time. And obviously he's now at nursery, I can still fit it around him. But what it's done for me is my first paycheck was a few £100, and then it just gradually built from there. I've never missed a moment with my little boy, which, don't get me wrong, we all know what it's like, and some days it's easier than others, and there are moments that I do want for him to go in nursery or whatever, but I've never had to miss any of those moments of first words, first walk-in, first day at nursery, nothing like that. And it's been, I guess I've never known any different actually, so I know I'm in a real privileged position, but I do also know that this is all because of Juice Plus, because if it wasn't for this, what is your other options? Getting a job, having to have like childminders, whatever else goes on, or having to have a lesser income or no income because you're not working because you're not home with the kiddies. So for me, it's been, I can't even explain what it's been in 2 minutes, because it's been absolutely everything. I wanted extra income and not missing a moment with Logan, and I didn't expect what this brings. I didn't expect the friendships, the support, the mentorship, the fun. Literally what we're doing is getting super healthy, sharing amazing products with people, sharing the opportunity with people, and helping people and having a ton of fun along the way. And you don't have a boss, you don't have any drama, you don't have a desk. It's just about being you and showing up and sharing what we've got. And like I was in Thailand in January because of the business. A few of us earned an incentive trip. There's lots of other incentive trips coming up. There's £78,000 worth of bonuses. It changes the whole game when you're a mum joining something like this, because you're able to be you. You know that line that I say all the time, Emma, they say that you can't have it all, but they were absolutely wrong. And they are, because when you're a woman, you don't need to choose anymore. You can join the Juice Plus company. You can do it alongside anything else you're doing. You can build it up to whatever you want, and you can say yes more to your kids. Or if you want to go the way that I've gone and you've gone, is you can never miss a moment with your little people ever. And just that time you'll never get back. So it's done so much more than what I thought it was going to do. And honestly, we're only just at the beginning. It feels like I've been in the door for 5 minutes. So we're only at the beginning. So every mum, every woman, every person who's switched on 100 billion% needs to join the Juice Plus company, get super healthy, make an extra income, have a ton of fun with all of us. That's it.
Love it. And I'm laughing at you saying you don't have a desk. If you could see where I've got my laptop sat on my mum's ironing board, living the dream. It's creaking like mad as well.
Well, I'm on my bedroom carpet right now, so just like crouching down looking at the phone. So yeah, rock and roll, baby.
Totally build the business from anywhere. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thanks for sharing your story. I'm really quickly, finally going to get, if he's on, I've not even checked, see if John is on, see where in the world he is. 1 second. Hobbit, are you there?
Yes, I am. I was just looking at the room service menu, seeing what time it finished.
So I gave you a bit of a break this week. Normally you
feel like Alan Partridge. I'm going to order an Irish coffee at 11 o'clock.
Where in the world are you?
So I'm in Copenhagen tonight. It's my final night before I go back to Dubai tomorrow. So yeah, all exciting stuff. Just done an amazing tour of Scandinavia. It's been incredible. Met some brilliant people. So yeah, really excited. Great call, by the way. That guy at the beginning is an absolute hero as well. Respect.
Right, I know, definitely. So really quickly, because we've had some amazing stories tonight, but you've obviously been in the business now for 10 years. It was you that brought me into the business, so you were a personal trainer back then. I've actually got a great photograph of you from back then. I'm going to send you straight after the call. It's hilarious. You look very different. So tell us about what, just really quickly, as somebody who's been in the, sometimes people say, oh, you know, they've missed the boat, or you need to get in early with this sort of thing, or whatever, which we know is nonsense. So if you were looking at this opportunity now as a brand new opportunity for you, why would you get started right now? What do you think the benefit of it is?
Okay, it's really mad that you've asked me that, because I've just done a call with a few of my my rising stars, and I talked about the business S-curve, which is something that I saw at my very first presentation back in 2009 when I first joined the business, and I've got it right here for you. So I'm just going to share it. Let me just spin my camera around. So this is the business S-curve. This is like if you'd have invented mobile phones in the 1980s. You'd have been down here at this infancy part. And then this is where you go into expansion phase, where all the money's made. And then you get to this point here, and then the product matures. So if you look at like mobile phones right now, pretty much everyone in the Western world has got a mobile phone. The difference is our business, believe it or not, even though we're invented in 1993, we're still pretty much down at this level. We really are. We've not really got into expansion phase yet. And we're nowhere near maturity. So this is a really cool graph to kind of pinpoint where you want to be. And this is where all the big money's made. As you hit this point here, away it goes. So this is the perfect time to get involved, guys. It really, really is. You know, if you'd have joined when I joined, it wasn't as easy as it is now. I mean, we didn't have sexy products. We didn't have sexy packaging. We had Juice Plus, which is amazing. It's a Rolls Royce product, but we didn't have the new funky packaging, the designs, and all the stuff that's coming now, like American volume and Australian volume counts towards your promotions. There's so much good stuff. I mean, I could bang on about it for an hour, how powerful the company is right now. I mean, we're in Barcelona in October, 8,000 people at the convention. Like, this is the place to be, guys. Our product is timeless. Everyone can use it. And our business opportunity is, it's funny being in Scandinavia, and I know they've got a few of them in London. Joe and the Juice, I don't know if you've seen those franchises. There's a few in America. I think it's actually a Danish country, but it's like a juice bar, but it's a franchise. And I was walking past it today thinking the ironic thing is we've all got our own little juice bar franchises. The only thing is our juice has gone one step further and gone into a capsule. Now, if you wanted a Joe and the Juice franchise, it'd probably cost you close to £300,000. Who's got that sort of money? Then you've got to worry about staff. Then you've got to buy all the produce. Then you've got to make all the juices. You've got to get insurance, pay business rates, all that kind of stuff. We don't have any of those headaches. Like, I literally build my business from my mobile phone with Wi-Fi. I mean, you can even, I'm flying back to Dubai tomorrow. You get Wi-Fi at 38,000 feet. So the company's in an amazing position. And also the world that we live in is making it so much easier for us to network. Like, I joined this business before Zoom was invented. I joined this business before Instagram was invented. When I joined the business, there were 3 million subscribers on Facebook. Now there's 2 billion. So you're in the right place at the right time with the right products and the right company, but most importantly with the right people. We build this business on love, on care, from the heart. You know, we try and help as many people succeed as we can. And if you're hungry, if you're teachable, if you've got a burning desire, then we'll give you everything that we've got to help you succeed. And it's a very, very strange business for people that have never seen anything like this before. That's why a lot of people are skeptical and they don't understand it. They're like, why is everyone so nice? Like, why do they want to help me? Like, what's the catch? You know what I mean? Because everyone else in my other business is trying to stamp all over me to get to the top. And these guys want to help me get to the top. I don't get it. So, you know what? We're only successful if we help you guys become successful. It's a beautiful way of building business because everybody wins. We get to celebrate everyone's successes together, and we help you climb up the mountain as well. You know, sometimes you have tough times, and the great thing about it is the support that you've got around you, your support network from your mentors, from the people that you're with. And you know what? We have a boatload of fun. I mean, I had that much fun in Finland on Saturday. I had to fly at 8 o'clock in the morning to Latvia to get another flight to Denmark. When my alarm went off in the morning, I was crying, I tell you. But thankfully, I had Juice Plus on my side.
Thank you so much, John. And you know, John introduced me to the business back in 2012. Initially, I said no for 6 months. Didn't think I had time. Didn't think I knew enough people. Blah blah blah. It's actually the same reasons, if you like, that people don't get involved: lack of understanding, lack of self-belief, all this kind of stuff. Let me promise you exactly what John's just said, right? We are here to help you. Everybody in the business is here to help you. Whoever invited you on this call tonight, is here to help you. That's our job. It's what we're here to do. And we can only be successful, and you can only be successful by helping other people to get healthy and be successful. And that's why everybody's really happy and has glowy skin and smiling and laughing, because it's just the best. You know, I'm 42 now. I'm having the best fun in a career that I've had. I've worked in everything you can think of, and I'm having more fun now than I've had in my whole life, with people that I genuinely know have got my back and who support us, and who I get to support right back. So I'll leave the final sort of 20 seconds to you, John, if you don't mind, while we've got you. Tell me in, I don't know, 10 seconds, if you were looking at this opportunity now, would you get involved straight away, or would you wait and see?
All right, I'm going to be a bit longer than 10 seconds. We met a girl today in Denmark, and she's been using the product. She fell in love with the product. She's been on it for 2 months. She's got an amazing product story. And when we went through the business opportunity with her, she just said, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't want to do this. And you say it, and I say it. There isn't a reason not to get involved. It's risk-free. It's £50 to get started. Like, I'll eliminate all objections now. If you join and you don't make your money back, message me on Facebook and I'll directly put the 50 quid back into your bank account for you. I promise you, you have nothing to lose. Don't think about it. Life is too short. Like, you might come back as a pigeon next time. So make sure you take advantage of the life that you have got now and do everything that it takes to achieve your dreams, guys, because you ain't got as much time as you think. Trust me, like, the world moves so quick now. Let's grab these opportunities that are placed in our paths and do something with it.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you to Lynn and Dagmara and Christine and Ryan for sharing your stories as well. Guys, we're here every Monday night, 8:30. Feel free to invite anybody onto this call, invite anybody. I kind of feel like once you know a little bit about this business, you kind of got a bit of an obligation to get some people on this call, because that's all we do, right? Put it in front of people and let them decide whether they want to get involved or not. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you all next week at 8:30.